morning everybody and welcome back to my channel. Now when you have a garden fresh tomatoes ripe and juicy like this, what do you want to do? You want to make some wonderful and delicious sun-dried pickle, sun-dried tomato pickles. So let me show you how we go about. Now wash those tomatoes there, and I'm taking a knife with tomato written. Alright, I'm just joking there. Now I need to just try and cut them, and you have to do one more thing. You have to remove the seeds there. You don't want the seeds in the pickle. So let me cut, say, 6 slices of each tomato, and very nicely just take out the seeds portion. So this is how we want it, and we'll repeat this for all other tomatoes. So we've cut the tomatoes into beautiful pieces, long slender ones there, and now I'm going to just smear some salt and some turmeric. So I'm just throwing in some turmeric there and then some salt. So I'm going to mix them with my hands and slowly and softly, and then I'm going to dry them in the sun. Now I'm putting it on a plate, and then I'm going to put it in the sun for some time, not till they're completely dry, but they are at least sun dried, and then all the water isn't there anymore. So this goes to the sun. Let me check out how the sun is today. Oh wow, I have a wonderful sun today falling on my terrace, and this is going to dry itself. All the tomatoes will dry themselves up, be ready to be made into a pickle. The sun wasn't very strong. After all, it's just the beginning of February, and hence it took me 3 days to get the tomatoes in this shape. So now we are ready to make the beautiful and delicious pickle out of it. Now here are the ingredients there. I have here around 3 teaspoons of cumin seeds, 3 teaspoons of coriander seeds, 1 teaspoon of pepper seeds, pepper grains there, 1 teaspoon of ajwain, 3 dry chilies. I will also need around 2 teaspoons of mustard seeds. I've taken the yellow, you may choose the black as well, and around 1.5 teaspoons of panchfuran. I'll also need 2 bay leaves, and I always love color in my food, and hence I'm using Kashmiri red chili powder, 2 small teaspoons. The entire cooking will be done in mustard oil. I'm heating here around half a cup of mustard oil. I'll let it heat properly and cool down a little. I'm also heating 1 flat non-stick pan, and I'm just putting in all the dry spices, all of them together, and I'll just dry fry them, in a way roast them till they give out that beautiful smell that is all so peculiar of dry spices. Let them just cook, and I'm going to stir them constantly. Once they begin to give out the flavor or this beautiful strong smell, I'm going to just shut it down. Now this is cold, and I'm going to give it a nice and coarse grind in the mixie. So I've given a coarse grind there in the mixie, and I'm going to mix it with the oil that is almost cold there. Not completely cold, but almost cold. All the masala goes in. I'll also put in the Kashmiri red chili powder, and we'll put in the salt later, but at present I'm giving it a nice mix there. And now is the time when we can put in the sun-dried tomatoes. So the sun-dried tomatoes go in. I'm intentionally putting a little bit more of the oil because I love to eat the oil we have in the achar or the pickle. And then we'll give it a nice mix there. We have a bright sun today, and for 1 week I'm going to put it in the sun and let it mature before we can really eat and enjoy it. Now I'll put in the required amount of salt, throwing the salt all around, and I'll give it a nice mix there. And now this is going to my terrace to get its share of sunshine. So we have a bright sun today, and I'm putting it up in the sun there, out in the sun, and for almost a week. It's my seasoned bottle of sun-dried tomatoes pickle. Look at the beautiful color, and after a week of seasoning in the sun, it is now ready to be enjoyed. I hope you'll try this recipe out. A lot of tomatoes around here. You of course can try it out. And please let me know in the comment section how it came out to be. Thank you so much for watching, and do subscribe to my channel if you haven't.